Hi there, welcome to the Beaten Trail, and in this episode we take a ride with Adirondack ATV Tours outside of Lake George in Whitehall, New York. Not a far drive and good for 2 or 4 seat rentals, and they have a great track out there so you can bring the whole family. Check online for reservations. Hey there, we're out here at Adirondack ATV Off-Road Adventures up here in Whitehall, New York. We're going to go take a ride today on a closed trail, about 300 and something acres, so it's not gigantic, but got some thousands here, some razors. We'll talk to the owners a little bit later about what they do up here and what you get when you come riding, and we're gonna take a ride, so stay tuned. Very cool. I know someone who would like these. They're well equipped there with a restroom, and you sign your waiver and go through a safety briefing, and you watch a quick video. They are an authorized Polaris Adventure Center, so you'll get all the full details of the rides you'll be riding out there. And got our helmets and dust masks and goggles, and we're on our way. When we first started, we weren't sure how crazy the trail was going to be, being that it was for beginners and all different levels. As soon as we started going, we realized they were picking up speed based on how everybody was handling the rides and keeping up with the group. So it was very well organized and a great assortment of wide open trails. So a little bit of climbs, and we eventually got into mud, and that was the fun part, and everybody was having a great time. Hope you brought the change of clothes. Some people got really soaked, probably not knowing exactly what they were getting into. It was a lot of fun. It's a great trail system. I like how you bring people out at a slower pace, and then you see how they're going, and then you actually pick it up a little bit based on their
ability.
Sure,
yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so that's what I liked a lot. You know, when you first go out there, like, okay, we're putting along, but what's any common like things that break? Do you go through belts or axles or anything?
Not, believe it or not, belts not that often. You would think you'd lose a lot of belts in here. No, tires a couple times a year, bushing, suspension bushings has got to be the biggest.
And it's good that you guys got, you can handle the family that wants to come out.
2-seaters and 4-seaters, yeah. Because you don't know who's coming. You know, the abilities of people are experienced or not experienced. Everybody can drive these. That's what's great.
And I guess it's a 90-minute trail. And there's some good mud. There's some good river crossings.
It varies. That's the thing. You know, even if it was a big, fast circle track, you'd get bored with that. Every turn, there's something different to see.
Yeah, well, that's what I like. Like I said, when I go, it's all freestyle, and you're out in we were talking Hatfield McCoy,
that's great.
Tennessee, and everything. But at least here, you get a taste of. It's a good mix of those kind of trails. Some flat, wide open, a little bit of climbing, a little bit of mud, a little bit of marsh, ruddy, and muddy, and everything.
Keep going
a jump or two, which we like.
And then they come back to always going to the jump again. Get ready.
So
it's just enough of a mix where everybody can.
And everybody's happy. It's all different levels.
Even experienced people that come. It's fast enough.
I like them. As an experienced rider of side-by-sides, I didn't think I was really going to enjoy this too much. We went with family. It was a side trip from a vacation, and we brought all the cameras. And overall, I was pleasantly surprised that it was fun. There were some hills, there were some tight trails, there were some rocks, and the mud and the splashing that we all experience in the real world were all here. And that makes it just so much more enjoyable for people that maybe don't have any experience and are thinking about maybe buying a side-by-side. This is a great way for $200 and change to get out there and experience it. You can't get this kind of test drive on a Polaris. And of course, once you sign up, you'll get an email from Polaris, and yes, they'd like to sell more units. But this is just a great way to get out there and enjoy your time up in the New York area to experience a razor. We had a great time, so big thanks to everybody out there who helped us and spoke with us, but it overall was a great experience, truly. great place to take the family, either when you're up at Lake George or visiting. Check their hours and online operation on their website. Thanks again for our partners. Big shout out. We appreciate having you on board. Get over to Lit Industries for the brightest rock lights you can find, and pick up some merchandise over at the Beaten Trail store. We do appreciate everybody watching, and we hope to see you out there on the trail. Thanks.